Merry pre-Christmas, everyone. I don't know why people subscribe to my channel, but I don't plan on uploading too much, but there's something I've been thinking about lately. So I've been trying this like the third time now to articulate my thoughts, because I really hate how people think. See, I can't think. It's like right there in my mind, but I can't dig it out, because like they think because like the demographics is not them, or what they perceive as the demographic. Like, oh, this is the straight white men privilege the comic. Like, because I just watched your boy Zach's video about the James Bond comic with the not James Bond protagonist, quite literally. And it just makes me think like these psychos, like, oh, what's the word? Like, they're sociopaths. Like, they just can't put themselves in other people's shoes. They don't have the means to understand how other people feel. Like, they write comics. They're trying to replace James Bond with what they think is a better substitute. And what's that better substitute, you ask? Not a more skilled spy, but a black woman. Like, that's definitely a better replacement right then and there. Not because James Bond is incompetent or not skilled enough. No, it's because he's got the wrong skin colour and the wrong gender. Tuh. Straight white men. Makes me sick. Like, that's what goes through their mind. They can't empathise with James Bond because, how do I articulate this? It's because the proof is right there. These people, like these nasty, unempathetic people, they keep saying characters that they want characters that look like them. They want to see themselves. They don't want to see anything else. They don't want to see other people. They can't emphasize with them because they don't look like them. Bruh, I don't look like a fox, and I can emphasize with tails. That sounds a bit weird, but in the comic, that the issue 1 of the IDW Sonic issues, there's this one part that always makes me cry, because I'm getting a bit teary just thinking about it, because Tails shows concern towards Sonic because he thinks that Sonic might end up killing himself, like being too reckless, and he gets all sad, and then Sonic actually sees him like getting all, oh gosh, I'm getting teary. Just think, see, I'm getting teary over a fox, a little young fox. I'm like more than triple his age, like by a single year. But wait, is he 8 years old? I don't remember. But yeah, last time I checked, he was about 8 years old. And I can empathise with him, an 8-year-old fox who cares about his friends. Because I care about my friends. I don't want my friends to kill themselves by being reckless. And can you relate to that? Oh no, he's not a whatever you look like. And you got all these. Oh, there's Minecraft. That's. I don't know. I'm tired and need to go sleep soon. What time is it? Oh, half 12. I'm not a Japanese fighter with big ass muscles, and I can't fly a plane. I can't jump on a hat and just go places. Use it as like a springboard. I don't have like a demon form. I'm not a is he a demigod? I think. I haven't thought about that enough. I don't have secret powers like or anything that's like a part of me. I'm not from another world. I am not an animal. but I am a mayor in that world. I'm not actually a mayor. I hate your guts, Isabel. Hate you. And I cannot fly. Yeah, I like these characters, and I can relate to them in a way. Like, he loses his family, and he watches them die in front of him, and she loses her world. I don't want to lose my family or world. I want everything to be all nice and peaceful. And friendship, obviously friendship is important, but they kind of go about it a weird way. They think it's just do this and everything will be okay. That's why I don't like it anymore. But that's just there as an example of like, just like it's not a human thing, so that's why it's there. And you got Pokemon that put their trust in their trainers, and then their trainers have to put their trust. They have to do like teamwork. That's what Pokemon is about friendship and teamwork. Oh, wait a second, they're not human. I can't identify with that. Oh, sorry, Pokemon cancelled. Can't identify with it. I can't identify with teamwork amongst animals. God, how awful. Where are the humans, like teamwork with humans? Oh, wait. They're male and Italian. I'm not. I'm female and British. Like, get out here, you two. You weirdos. Don't look like me. I hate you. And, oh, what's that? You have fire powers? Get out here, you Japanese weirdo. Oh, and you too. You get out of here. You otherworldly human? Oh, and get this item you don't have in the games. Oh, what's these? These creatures that can't even breathe oxygen. Stupid. I hate them. But you can basically get my point. That's the SJWs. They just disregard things, or they seek to. Okay, so let's fix these characters. They need to be female. And cover that up. We don't want like bloody cleavage. That's dehumanizing. Oh, and you need to be covered up a bit more because that's very sexist. And you need to be humanized into a female British woman who says bloody all the bloody time. And you need to like lose all that muscle. Like, I can't identify with that. There we go, character's fixed. If they actually did these changes, gosh, I'll be so disappointed. Because, basically, yeah, you got the point. I don't have to look like these characters. I don't have to. I don't know why people just think like that. It makes me disappointed. Like, people just can't not identify, just relate. I don't identify as Meester or Bucharita. I don't identify as a fox. Like, my Sonic version of myself is a hedgehog, a pink one. But if you can't empathize with someone who doesn't look like you are the one with problems. Like, these white people, they can't identify with black characters. Okay, let me just spin that around with you. So you look at James Bond and be like, oh, he's so gross. Oh my gosh, he's so like misogynistic. And first of all, that's a lot to unpack right there. But you don't need to change James Bond. You either like him or you don't. And if you don't, just move on. Like, how hard is that? You don't need to be in the James Bond fandom. Like, I've watched a few of the films, and I want to rewatch some of them again. I've kind of been watching some videos about James Bond lately, so but I'll look at that. I'll look at the film, or watch the films, and just be like, oh, is this for me? Is this not for me? Or do I just want to be a casual observer? But they're these people that they want to dedicate themselves to everything. They just merely observe. Like, they'll look at something and be like, okay, make changes to this because I don't like there's no female characters in the game. Like, we need to make changes. Come on, chop chop. Like, I don't want to make changes to James Bond because I'm not a fan. I'm just an observer as an outsider. But like, they'll be on the same level as me and just want everything changed to their accord instead of just judging whether they want to jump in or not. Like, I was in the Kirby fandom, or Kirby of the Stars, whatever you want to call it, and I just jumped out because it just doesn't appeal to me anymore. I'm not going to demand changes because I could just simply move on to other things. I've got other things to go to. Why don't you guys have anything else to go to? Oh, that's right. You just want to control everything. Just be like, this is problematic. Like, you're just bored. You just want to complain about. I love to complain about something. That's why I'm making this video. I love a good hearty complaint. It makes me less stressed. But these kind of people, they have like, they complain about stuff and they're still stressed out. It just won't go away no matter what they do. It just shows that they just have something that makes them perpetually angry, or they just not really stressing about what makes them angry in the first place, or they're just taking their anger out on the wrong person, aka stuff they're not a fan of. Like, when I was, because I'm observing the Star Wars, like, I'm not a fan of Star Wars at all. I don't want to get involved. It looks really boring because it's so not my thing. But watching the invaders, like, just like trying to keep a hold of it, like, by the and they're just really trying to keep that iron grip. But the fans like, hey, come on, get out, let go. No, cut out the rude joke. And it's just so funny because they're like, oh, these fans are so problematic, and I'm just here like, bruh, everything was fine until you guys came along. Oh my gosh, it's such a train wreck. So I'm just watching to see what happens. Like, do the fans get the series back, or are they gonna lose it? Like, it'll be quite disheartening if they did lose it. And I'm feeling for the Star Wars fans that have the films tainted by I even forget the character's name. Well, basically the female protagonist. I forget her name. Rey? Is her name Rey? I don't remember. So I actually want you guys to get your film back. Well, your film's franchise back, because you guys deserve it. You've been through so much. You really deserve to get your film back. So my heart's out for you guys. Yeah, I seriously mean it, guys. Because that's basically the 99% of the gender ratio. Obviously girls too. All 10 of you. Okay, I'm basically rambling. I feel like I've got my point across now. So, like and subscribe. Don't know when the next video will be. It just depends on when I feel like ranting about something. So basically, I'm too tired to make a summary. Alright, bye.